As I was driving home this weekend, I reflected back on the now almost complete cabinet that Donald Trump has put together in his second term. All the fights over the nominations, the individual battles, all the votes, and I concluded to myself, man, this cabinet and this group of people cannot get much better than this. And then around 8:30 this evening, Donald Trump dropped a big bomb on establishment Washington and gave a big surprise to MAGA when he named Dan Bongino as Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigations. We got all the details, folks, so hang on one second. We'll give them right to you. My name is Brian Trippett. I am your front porch conservative. Step on up to my electronic front porch and let's talk. Hi, folks. Brian Trippett here, the Front Porch Conservative, and I was wondering if I could ask for your help. I have a social media channel on two different platforms. The first you can find me at is on YouTube. Just type in Chatting on the Porch and that'll take you to my page. The other one is over on Rumble. You can find me there simply at my social media handle, the Front Porch Conservative. Please do me the following favors if you would. Number one, if you're not a subscriber to my channel on YouTube or Rumble, please subscribe to both. Number two, please hit the bell for notifications. I want to make sure you're always aware when a new video or a new live stream is coming out. Number three, when you're looking at one of my videos or live streams, please, if you like what you see, leave a thumbs up and also please leave a comment below. It really does help with the algorithm. And finally, share the link to the channel around with all your friends. And with that, on to the video. Donald Trump is famous, or infamous, depending on how you look at it, at dropping some very big surprises on Washington, D.C. and the entire political establishment, whether you're on the left, the right, or you're right down the middle. Well, always living up to his reputation, Trump dropped a huge bomb on establishment Washington when he made the following post on Truth Social. Great news for law enforcement and American justice. Dan Bongino, a man of incredible love and passion for our country, has just been named the next Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigations by the man who will be the best director ever, Kash Patel. Dan has a master's degree in psychology from Central University of New York and an MBA from Penn State. He was a member of the New York Police Department, New York's finest, a highly respected special agent of the United States Secret Service, and is now one of the most successful podcasters in the country, something he is willing and prepared to give up in order to serve. Working with our great new United States Attorney General Pam Bondi and Director Patel, fairness, justice, and law and order will be brought back to America and quickly. Congratulations, Dan. Well, as I said, that post happened at about 8:40 this evening, and it's been reverberating throughout social media and beyond for the longest time now. Stop and think about it for just a second. Pam Bondi was viewed as a very good pick for Attorney General. Kash Patel was viewed as the bulldog who would be helping out Bondi. Now you've got Dan Bongino thrown into the mix, a man with experience in the Secret Service and law enforcement, working as the Deputy Director of the FBI. Folks, to borrow a line from an old beer commercial, it doesn't get much better than this. And interestingly enough, you almost knew something like this was coming way back in July of 2024. I take you back in time to the Republican National Convention. Dan Bongino had podcaster and live streamer Benny Johnson on, two equally good talents. And by the way, if you're not checking out Benny, you need to be doing it. But Bongino had Benny Johnson on, and they were talking about the question, would Dan Bongino be willing to serve if Donald Trump asked him to do so? Well, folks, let it speak for itself, and let this be a prophecy fulfilled. Check this out.
I think my take on it is, and you do the same thing. The boss calls and asks you to serve your country. You do it.
Well, there you go. I think Bongino may have had an inkling of what was coming. Who knows? But at any rate, I think he's an absolutely fantastic pick as deputy director. And I'm almost sure about this one. He's not going to have to be confirmed by the Senate. This is Kash Patel's sole choice. So, Democrats out there, if you thought you had enough problems with Bondi and Patel, guess what? Now you get Bongino to go with it. Enjoy. But that's what I've got to say about it. What do you think? As we start to wrap up this video, please do me some favors as always. Number one, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. Number two, please make sure you hit the bell for notifications. I want to make sure you're always aware when new videos, new live streams are coming out. Number three, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Also, make it a point to leave a comment. It really does help with the algorithm. Number four, share the video around with all your friends. And finally, help out wherever you can. My name is Brian Trippett. I am your Front Porch Conservative, and I will see you next time.